General Hospital spoilers for Wednesday, February 26, reveal that Carly has never been someone to back down easily, but this time, she realizes she has no other choice. Willow is getting more and more involved with Drew, and this is making Carly more worried than ever. She's not just concerned about Willow but also about Wiley and Amelia, children who need a safe environment, away from the potential dangers Drew is bringing into their lives. Drew's recent actions have made Carly realize the truth. He is no longer the man she once trusted, and now he has changed in ways that Carly simply cannot accept. With the growing connections between Drew and dangerous figures like Sidwell and Selena, Carly knows that his presence in Willow's life could lead to serious consequences. Carly finds herself doing something she never thought she would, begging Willow to listen to her. But Willow is not easily convinced. She has trusted Drew, relied on him in difficult times, and cannot just end their relationship at Carly's request. However, Carly isn't here just to talk. She has proof, she has real dangers that Drew is bringing, and more importantly, she has a deep fear that if Willow doesn't leave Drew now, it will be too late to turn back. Willow is put in a tough spot. She can see the sincerity in Carly's eyes, but she also cannot deny that Drew has been there for her during the most important times in her life. However, when Carly stresses the safety of Wiley and Amelia, Willow can no longer ignore it. She knows that as a mother, she must put her children first, and if Drew truly is a threat, she cannot keep turning a blind eye. The tension between Carly and Willow is reaching its peak, and Willow's final decision could change everything. If she chooses to stand by Carly and cut ties with Drew, it could ignite a conflict no one could predict. But if she continues to defend Drew, she may put herself and her children in danger. Carly knows she has one chance to convince Willow, and she cannot let it slip away. This is not just about Drew, it's about the future of the children and the safety of the whole family. What will Willow do when she's caught between two people she trusts the most? The answer will not only shape her life but also the underground battle brewing in Port Charles. Tracy has never been someone easily manipulated, and this time, she is proving that she is still a formidable force in the power struggle in Port Charles. As Tracy gets closer to Drew, she is not just a passive observer but is actively participating in a well-calculated game. For years, Tracy has witnessed many forces rise and fall, but she has always been the one to survive. Now, with Drew becoming a danger to the Quartermain family, she can no longer stay on the sidelines. Drew may think he's in control, but in reality, Tracy is quietly plotting his downfall. She has seen the mistakes Drew has made, especially with his alliances with people like Sidwell and Selena. Tracy understands that once these people gain power in Port Charles, it will be hard to remove them. More than anyone else, she knows how power can turn someone into a ruthless person, and Drew is slipping further down that path. He is no longer the man the Quartermain family once knew, and that only makes Tracy more determined. But Tracy is not someone who acts purely on emotion. Every move she makes is carefully thought out. She knows that to regain control, she can't just face Drew head-on. Instead, she will use his own ambition against him. Tracy begins to form new alliances, seeking out those with the same goals to weaken Drew from within. She doesn't need to act directly, just rumors, secret deals exposed, or a single wrong decision from Drew will bring everything crashing down. This new complication not only puts Drew in danger but could also spark an unforeseen disaster. Drew has already alienated too many people, and now, with Tracy siding with those who want him out, this fight is no longer just about power, it's about survival. If Drew isn't careful, he could be betrayed by the very people he trusts the most. But the real question is, does Tracy truly want to destroy Drew completely, or is she playing a strategic game to force him to step back? She may no longer see Drew as part of the family, but she understands that he still holds value in certain circumstances. Is this a plan to control Drew, or is it a move to eliminate him permanently? Whatever her true motive is, Drew is increasingly being pushed into a corner where every small mistake could cost him everything. As the power struggle continues to escalate, no one can predict who will emerge victorious, but one thing is certain, Tracy will not stop until she achieves her goal. Drew is facing a threat he cannot ignore, and Port Charles is about to witness one of the most intense confrontations between two ambitious forces. If Tracy succeeds, she will cement her position as one of the most influential figures in Port Charles. But if she fails, will she accept defeat or fight on at any cost? This battle has only just begun, and it could completely change the balance of power in Port Charles forever. Trina and Kai are entering a new phase in their relationship, and no one can deny that the tension between them has reached its peak. After many moments of sharing secrets, deep thoughts, and past hurts, a kiss has finally occurred, marking a significant turning point in their relationship. It wasn't an impulsive or fleeting moment. It was the result of the increasingly deep connection between Trina and Kai. Something powerful has been created between them, an undeniable bond, and when they look into each other's eyes, they both know this is more than just a fleeting romantic moment. Trina, who has been hurt by her past with Spencer, is now finding warmth and safety in Kai's arms. No longer haunted by the past or the pain of things that cannot be changed, she feels like she can start fresh with Kai, free from pressure and old wounds. On Kai's side, he never imagined Trina would enter his life in this way. He is captivated by her intelligence, strength, and emotions. Trina's sincerity makes him feel that this is something real, not just a passing adventure. When the kiss happened, it wasn't just an explosion of emotion but also a statement: they're ready to explore something greater. But is this the start of a new romance, or just a beautiful moment in their journey? Is Trina truly ready to love again, or is she still grappling with lingering emotions for Spencer? And Kai, can he offer her a solid future, or is this just a passionate but uncommitted relationship? Port Charles is about to witness a budding romance, and it will certainly come with its share of challenges for Trina and Kai. But whatever happens, one thing is clear: there's an intense connection between them, and they are ready to explore whether it's love. Stella is giving Curtis special attention, not only because of family affection but also because of the danger they're both facing. The story surrounding Drew is growing darker, and Stella and Curtis realize they can't remain bystanders any longer. Drew has changed, no longer the man they once knew, and now he's becoming a force to be reckoned with increasing connections in the underground world of Port Charles. Stella, with her experience and sharp instincts, sees that Drew isn't just an ambitious politician, he's also partnering with dangerous forces like Sidwell and Selena. These shady alliances have helped Drew consolidate his position and expand his power, making him one of the most influential figures in Port Charles. But the truth is, Drew's power doesn't come from legitimate efforts. It's built on manipulation, deception, and dangerous deals with underground organizations. Stella understands that if no one stands up against Drew, this town could soon become a playground for people like Sidwell and Selena, who won't hesitate to use violence to get what they want. Curtis can't stand by while Drew exploits his position as a congressman to manipulate both the political system and the underground world. Drew's actions have crossed the line, especially when he started threatening the safety of innocent people to serve his own goals. Curtis knows that if no one stops Drew, he will continue to ruin people's lives, and Port Charles may never be the same again. Realizing the extent of Drew's danger, Stella and Curtis decide to devise a plan to bring him down. But they know this isn't an easy task. Drew not only has political power but also the backing of people like Sidwell and Selena, who won't hesitate to act if they feel threatened. Any move against Drew could put Stella and Curtis in a dangerous situation, where even the smallest mistake could cost them dearly. Stella, who has always avoided power struggles, now has no choice but to enter this dangerous game. She knows that if they don't act now, Drew will only sink deeper into a criminal path, and the consequences could be unpredictable. Curtis also understands that they can't let Port Charles fall into the hands of people like Drew, Sidwell, or Selena. They need to act quickly before things spiral out of control. The plan to take down Drew has been set, but this also means Stella and Curtis will face unpredictable consequences. If Drew finds out about their plan, he will definitely retaliate. Can they overthrow Drew before it's too late, or will they become the next victims in this ruthless power struggle? A major event is looming, and Port Charles is about to witness an unyielding battle, where no one can predict who will emerge as the final victor. Jocelyn has decided to confess, an unexpected but inevitable act that sends everything around her into a whirlwind of chaos. She knows that if she stays silent, Jason will bear the consequences of something that isn't his fault. The evidence against Jason is cornering him, and powerful figures in the shadows, like Brennan, are exploiting this to manipulate the situation in their favor. Jocelyn realizes that only she can change the game and bring the truth to light, even if it means facing greater risks than ever before. For a long time, Jocelyn has been torn between keeping the secret to protect herself and speaking out to save Jason. She knows that Jason has always protected her, always been there when she needed him. But this time, she can't hide behind him anymore. Her conscience won't allow her to let Jason suffer for something that's her fault. She decides to step up, face the consequences, knowing that this could change her life forever. But Jocelyn isn't naive. She knows Brennan won't let her do this easily. He's orchestrated the entire plan perfectly, manipulating her step by step, using her fear to keep her under control. Brennan wants her to stay silent, to be a pawn in his game, but she has decided she won't be controlled anymore. She knows that once she confesses, Brennan will do whatever it takes to silence her before it causes him any serious damage. This means she must act quickly, finding a way to reveal the truth without giving Brennan the chance to retaliate. Carly will be the first to know about Jocelyn's decision, and her reaction may be what Jocelyn fears most. Carly has fought tirelessly to protect her daughter from all dangers, and now, knowing that Jocelyn is ready to confess, she may try to stop her at all costs. Carly doesn't want to lose her daughter, doesn't want Jocelyn to suffer the consequences of an action she took simply to protect herself. But Jocelyn knows that if she doesn't confess now, Jason might pay the price with his freedom, and she can't let that happen. Meanwhile, Jason will strongly oppose Jocelyn's decision. He has spent his life protecting the people he loves, and seeing Jocelyn put herself in danger like this is something he can't accept. But Jocelyn has made up her mind. She won't let Jason suffer for her mistake. She's always seen Jason as family, the brother she never had, and now it's her turn to protect him. But if Jocelyn confesses, it also means Brennan will be cornered. He has built everything on controlling information, manipulating the truth, but if Jocelyn breaks that, he could lose everything. Brennan won't sit idly by and watch his plan collapse. He will do whatever it takes to keep his secret safe. Will he find a way to threaten Jocelyn? Or will he use his influence to convince the police to dismiss her confession and continue blaming Jason? This story is no longer just about Jocelyn. She's not only fighting for Jason's freedom but also fighting to take back control of her life. For the first time in her life, she's decided to face the consequences, to accept whatever comes her way instead of running away. But will that be enough to defeat someone like Brennan? And if Jocelyn fails, what will she pay the price for? Port Charles is on the brink of a major storm, and at its center is Jocelyn Jacks. Her decisions could change the lives of everyone around her, Jason, Carly, Brennan, and even those she never expected. But the most important question is, can Jocelyn live with her decision? Or will she realize that, no matter how hard she tries, once you step into this dangerous world, there's no real way out?